That's hot ass coffee. But let's talk about Bojan Bogdanovic. All right, he's still on the trade block allegedly. I don't know. I don't think he's on the trade block, but this is coming from Jake Fisher of Yahoo Sports, Left Bleacher Report now on Yahoo Sports. And he talked about the Detroit Pistons. One of the items that were talked about was the trade possibility of Bojan Bogdanovic despite his recent extension. One of the teams mentioned is still having interest in Bojan Bogdanovic are the Los Angeles Lakers. As you guys know, the Lakers talked about Bojan Bogdanovic as a trade this past offseason before he was dealt from the Utah Jazz to the Detroit Pistons. Fisher also mentioned that the Phoenix Suns are a potential suitor. We'll talk about packages for both of those teams later on in the video, but I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. What will be your package for Bojan Bogdanovic? If you're either team, it's a bit easier for the Suns because theoretically you could just do Dario Saric and Jay Crowder. But the way I see this is if the Phoenix Suns do this, they're sending Jay Crowder and whoever else somewhere else, and that other team is going to send assets to the Pistons, and the Pistons will send Bojan to the Suns. Pistons get what the other team is. Let's say the Heat get Jay Crowder and Dario Saric. Then maybe they package Duncan Robinson in a first-round pick to the Pistons, and the Pistons just want the first-round pick, and they send Bojan to the Suns. Because shortly before the season began, if you guys didn't know, Bojan Bogdanovic signed a 2-year, $39 million deal, which in your head, that's all right. That's almost $20 million a year. But the second season, that extension's only partially guaranteed for $2 million. Effectively making this just a 1-year, $22 million extension. Because Bogdanovic got only a slight raise and extended for only 2 years, he remains eligible to be traded immediately. Which, if you're looking at this is something that could really be good. Because we only need to find $73 million to make this work. And I think about this, hey. But few around the league expect to find the Croatian in this environment as one of the rare veterans on a Detroit young team. And at first, when the season started, the Detroit and Orlando Magic were going to be dark horse play-in teams, but there's an idea that people are going to be hitting them up, okay? When a team that needs him is far more likely to have cap room and wiggle room or able to, they're going to make the move. And it's part of the reason why the Pistons did it, so they can get them, because they know they'll get themselves to another first, because they lost the first trading it for him, and I believe they'll just get another. So I think it's kind of in their best interest to do this. Now, if we do salaries, let's look at the salaries of some of the Lakers. The Lakers, this would obviously have to be a Russell Westbrook trade, because there's no one really else. Like, literally look at the Los Angeles Lakers roster, and they would not be able to do this without trading Russell Westbrook, who's arguably been one of their better players. Then you go, what about if they do a Pat Bev deal? Pat Bev and Kendrick Nunn. That would work, but you can't trade Pat Bev. Even though I know Pat Bev might not be playing like how we would. He's been consistent in his minutes, but for the season, he is shooting 27% from the field and 23% from three. Maybe Pat Bev is expendable. What are your guys' thoughts? Kendrick Nunn, Pat Bev for Bojan Bogdanovic. That's actually a deal you could do. The other deal you could do is, holy fuck, you can't do another deal. You can't do any other deal if it's just Russell Westbrook. So if you don't always trade Russell Westbrook, do Pat Bev and Lonnie Walker, or Pat Bev and Kendrick Nunn. I say keep Lonnie Walker. Do Pat Bev and Kendrick Nunn. God damn. That's bad. At least Dennis Schroeder's coming back. And I just burned my tongue. Let's look at the Phoenix Suns. I seriously burnt my tongue. Yeah, it's Jay Crowder, Dario Saric. Jay Crowder, Dario Saric. Landry Shamet, Dario Saric, Jay Crowder, Landry Shamet. That's the deals you're going to get. What are you guys going to do? What do you think? I definitely think it's something interesting to look at. And yeah, I don't know what the right move is. Because when you look at this stuff, the Los Angeles Lakers freaking blew Okay? Like, I don't even know what to think. Like, the Utah Jazz are, like, Utah Jazz are a good team, while the Lakers and the Suns are a good team, but the Lakers aren't. That's what I wanted to say. But, yeah, I do like that Darvin Ham has him off the bench, Russell. I don't even know, guys. That's it. Bye.